All right, Nicole's impact in St. Johns County. Cleanup continues after the storm battered the coast. This is a look at damages at the beaches in St. Johns County. Sky 4, you see it there, was in the air as we got a look at the coastal erosion. So joining us this morning is Dr. Joseph Giammanco, Emergency Management Director at St. Johns County. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. So first off, right out of the gate, what is next for the beaches? We saw all that. What's next right now?
So right now what we're doing is continue doing our assessments. We have FEMA, the Army Corps, and a couple other agencies coming down today and tomorrow to assess what really the extent of the damage is and then formulate a plan for the future.
So important. Now, we know the hotline opened yesterday for people to report structural damage. Do you have any estimates on how many people have reached out? Any idea of a total dollar damage to really show the story and the impact?
So I don't have the exact number of people reaching out, but we did do an assessment yesterday of individual damages, more of a window assessment, and we estimate roughly a little over 200 to 300 people that had experienced damages, which roughly translates to about $30 million in damages.
And how about Davis Shores? We know that that area has seen significant flooding over the years. What is the latest with that and those residents as well?
We experienced quite a bit of flooding down there. Unfortunately, the community has experienced flooding in the past, so they have done a lot of resiliency and mitigation projects down there. So it's not as extensive as we saw in Matthew, but there was quite a bit of flooding down there.
What are you asking people to do right now? What is their best course of action to take, those who did experience damage? What should they do today and in the days going forward?
So the best thing they can do is to first assess their damages. If they want to reach out to the Emergency Operations Center, that number is 904-824-5550. We can help them point them in the right direction that they can deal with today. And then when the other agencies come online, we can help them point them in that direction to seek assistance.
Are there any individual situations where people just cannot go back to their homes? The damage is that bad. Do you have any situations like that?
We have quite a few homes that were significantly damaged that I'm not sure exactly if they can get back into them yet, but I do know there are some places that are still inaccessible because of some serious beach erosion. So we know those people have not been able to assess their homes.
I want to hear that number one more time. We just have a few seconds left for our viewers. What's the number to call that you just gave?
Thank you. Yes, it's 904-824-5550, and you'll be able to talk to somebody and then point you in the right direction.
Excellent. We appreciate your time. We know you are busy, so thank you so much. You have a great day and take care.
Thank you very much.